Hello and welcome. Today I would like to introduce you all to what we believe is the newest innovation in gastronomy transactions. And so I'm going to start with a small story and continue it throughout. So this is Pedro, and this is his monthly lunchtime expenditure.
My lunch expenses are so variable each month. Wouldn't it be nice if I could spend the same every day?
And this is Mirko, a restaurant owner. And this is his daily customer flow.
You know what the problem is with restaurants? Every customer comes in at 12 o'clock. So I wish I could reduce that peak a little bit and have more customers throughout the day.
Introducing MunchBox. MunchBox is a subscription service giving users 1 credit per day that can be exchanged at any active restaurant for a meal.
So just to clarify, MunchBox is a subscription service where you get 20 credits per month. Each credit costs 10 Swiss francs, and you can use 1 credit per day in a MunchBox restaurant during MunchBox times. This is great to fix your monthly lunch costs, and it's especially great for school kids, for students, and for people on a budget.
The very nice thing about MunchBox is that it allows you to have great deals at your favorite restaurant. So it allows you to save money.
What's more, we want to bring more customers to restaurants and increase their revenue. At the same time, by reducing the peaks and have more customers throughout the day, they can reduce their costs for staff.
Okay, after that introduction, I'd like to now introduce our team. So this is Mirko, our head of design. Every time I get a font size wrong, he's the one slapping my hand.
This is Pedro. He's the head of backend and DevOps. And he's still a little bit sad that we could not implement Kubernetes yet.
And this is James. He's our head full stack developer. And his motto is break it till you make it.
And many things were broken. Okay, I'd like to introduce now our tech stack. The things that are colored are outer curriculum things that we spent late nights drinking whiskey trying to get right, and the things that are not colored and a bit grayish are the curriculum things.
So on the front end, we use the design tool called Figma to design a fully responsive web app which works across all platforms. We use styled components to implement the design and try to avoid any CSS framework.
From the backend point of view, our number one priority was to have a highly scalable architecture so that it could be deployed in the cloud in multiple machines.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the demo. To set the scene, it's a cold winter's night in Zurich Techno Park, and Mirko is sitting alone in his restaurant with no customers.
What a beautiful homepage. Well, this should attract a lot of new customers to my restaurant, but it seems not so busy tonight. So let's log in and see what's happening.
Mirko is already a registered restaurant. Upon registration, we use Google's API to get his exact location. This is our status page. We use Nivo, a JavaScript library for the data visualization.
Yeah, so you see I have only 21 transactions from MunchBox this month, but I'm only signed up for about 2 weeks now. Here I can see the busy hours. Actually, MunchBox brought me some new customers in the afternoon, which is exactly the thing I want. I also see that Monday, which is usually a little bit calmer day, brought me some new customers through MunchBox. And I also see on my last transactions that my customers actually liked, or the MunchBox customers actually liked my food. If I see the comment, well, love the food and the service, perfect. That's what I want. So let's see why it's not so busy tonight. So the restaurant, Little Joe's. Here I see the coffee, there it's gray. That means I'm not actually active or online as a MunchBox restaurant right now. So here I could edit all my settings, my address, etc. Here I can change the munch times. I'm gonna just activate Friday for whatever reason. I haven't activated it yet. And usually I'm very busy after 6 o'clock until 8. But today it seems not to be the case. And I want to activate actually the restaurant. I could change the time so it would appear here, but I show you a better way later. But first check the gallery. Nice, but oh, my kid was on my computer last night, I think. He added a picture. I'm gonna quickly remove that picture. Boom. So nice. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go to the status page. So here I have the possibility, even though I'm outside of the munch times, I'm gonna activate my restaurant. So I'm active now. If I go back to my profile, I see, oh now, nice, it's green. We are online. I'm gonna go to my scanner and wait for customers to come in.
Upon opening the scanner page, the first WebSocket connection is now opened. This means bi-directional communication between the server and the restaurant. I'm now going to take you over to our second story, Pedro. Pedro's just had a long day working in Technopark and has finished his day. He opens his phone and opens our progressive web app. This gives the app a completely native feel on any device.
I'm so hungry today. Should I have Italian? Now, too heavy for the evening. Let's see. American, cafe. Oh, vegan. Vegan sounds nice. Let's check this out. It's a pity that it's closed right now because it looks really, really good. Look at these pictures. Oh my god. It's a pity, but I'm gonna add it to my favorites so I can take a look at some other time. And I'm gonna try to find something around Technopark.
We use MapBox to render our map with a custom overlay that we designed. Upon opening the map page, it gets the user's exact location and sent us the map around it.
Let's see what we have in Technopark. Oh, there's only one active restaurant. What is this? Oh, the butcher. No burgers, please. Lily Joe, nice. This is my favorite restaurant. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Lily Joe's. I'm gonna get my QR code ready.
Upon opening the QR page, the second WebSocket is now opened, and Pedro heads over to Lily Joe's.
Oh, grazie.
Good evening. Do you speak English?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. I would like to have a Caesar salad.
Oh, sure. How do you want to pay for it?
Can I pay with MunchBox?
Oh, sure. Just use the scanner on my tablet over here.
Oh, great.
Boom.
The server has just broadcast a transaction to both devices, alerting them that it was successful. At the end of the day, the muncher got a great deal, and the restaurant got a new customer in off-peak times. Pretty perfect. I'd like to thank you all for listening to our presentation. If you're interested in MunchBox or us, come have a beer with us later or hit us up on LinkedIn. Thanks.
One question coming in live. Is this a real startup or a project?
This is a project, and if we get funding from one of you guys, startup.
Question?
I have two questions.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we only get one.
Okay, I'll put one. So, how do you, 20 people or 40 or 100 go to the same restaurant with the munch credit? How do you, or 200 or 500, how do you limit the number of people per restaurant?
I don't know if any restaurant would be unhappy to have 200 people coming in giving him money.
But you're not, in terms of logistics, you're not prepared for off-peak 500 meals on the same. There will be some constraint.
Yeah. Then you can turn off that you are active, and then
It's an instant switch.
people will know that.
Remember me your name again?
Mine?
No.
Pedro?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I cannot see it.
You were so hungry right now.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm also interested to go to a restaurant. Right? But how did I get my credit then? I sign up for the app?
Yeah.
How did
Actually,
I do the transaction in the first place to get credit?
the first place is to sign up in the application, and then through Stripe, you can pay by credit card. That's active right now.
Okay.
So if you want. Once you pay the monthly subscription, then you get 20 months credits.
Okay.
So
super.
then you can go to any restaurant.
And is there in the future plans to get other way of payment? I would like to use PayPal.
Oh, well,
That works?
They have to launch it first.
I think
They have to launch
there are
it
bigger
first.
problems. Using a credit card is probably for the moment
Okay.
good enough. But yeah.